Hello again. Well, it's been a while, fellas, and it's definitely. I was expecting to do more content earlier this month, but as I kind of just getting over the flu, so I'm busy with class lately. But in addition to still working on 150th episode, I definitely have more content planned for you in the future. Sure. First of all, I'm gonna give you a look at the first movie I saw this year, not just counting what I've seen for one for a second time, the Lego Batman movie. Yep. The first of many spin-offs of the film versions of the Lego franchise. That's nice. I definitely have to say that even if I wasn't the biggest fan of the first Lego movie they did in 2014, I liked it rather fine, and I still think that overall, well, it wasn't my favorite anime from 2014, but it seemed okay. And however, this one definitely blew that one out of the water in my opinion. Because it just and they managed to not only capture the synergy of the brand as well as the Batman mythos. Actually managed to poke fun at everything from the earlier comic stories and films to these newer big budget ones. It's not about poking fun on anything about the series, but also in many ways managed to provide a good take on its own. And also helps the voice cast is very well put together. That's Will Arnett reprised his role as the 2014 Lego movie as Batman and Bruce Wayne. Michael Cera's Robin. And Zach Galifianakis as the Joker, as well as other ones like Conan O'Brien as the Riddler. I actually kind of like that one, and also a nice little nod to 1989 film. We have Billy D. Williams as Two-Face before he's recast. And it also they include all the previous film versions as well as some of the cartoons as well. The Adam West film of the 1960s. The Burton films, the Schumacher films, the Dark Knight trilogy, including my favorite film, The Dark Knight, and also even now the extended universe of the character as well. I'm still working on a potential Batman movie marathon to get ready for future films, given how they use it as an anchor here, and also a potential look at extended cut Suicide Squad, like I did with Dawn of Justice last year, but that's not important right now. And given the way things are right now, people have now suggested that it's probably a pretty good alternate reality to embrace, especially since, even though 50 Shades Darker won the battle, this movie, I was pleased to see when I looked at my phone, won the war at the box office, and $55 million, and also even poked fun that's competition by having it being 50 Shades of Bricks next to the marquee at the Monarch Theater. And the visual style of the film was quite impressive. That the first Lego movie had 15 million bricks in production, despite being very impressive, trickly on the eyes. This one, if I could see that amount, going with a different visual style, but still, it's to capture a unique visual style of Gotham City's architecture, as well as use other DC superheroes, and depending on how this one does, I imagine it'll be quite profitable. Kind of serious considering getting some of those models, as well as maybe starting dimensions with expansion packs. And I definitely think there's potential for other ones if they want. They may even be making a whole potential Lego cinematic universe, and I would be totally okay with it at this point. Starting with a Lego Superman movie, I think I could definitely get behind the idea, and unlike some other films, which I'm definitely going to be looking at in a franchise, managed to hit that sweet spot on the science scale of silliness and seriousness. Managed to be one that's not poking fun at its lineage, and but also managed to get on the same wavelength as people who've gone through similar things, Bruce, as well as the characters in film. I like the message it sends. Well, that's even if you lose people you care about, that's not it doesn't make you. You have to stop letting other people in. Since And some of the other ones I'm going to be working on are going to be helping with certain events lately, and definitely even also acknowledge how even if not all the installments are the most kid friendly, it still doesn't stop kids from being in the whole thing as well. And that's I definitely when I've gone some more quote unquote edgier movies, I definitely saw some kids in the audience as well. That'll be around between the age of 5 and 10. Also, quite a few people in this movie as well, and depending on what happens this month, as well as Welcome 950 episode going on, want to get you at least 3 more of these since my partnership requires I put out at least 4 per month. I mean, Maker's been very good to me. I definitely want to be good to them as well, and I'd have to say that it's probably one of the most advertiser friendly movies I've done on in a while. I mean, since they didn't just have the usual promotions on stuff like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, they also even put it on networks or other older demographics like Comedy Central, Adult Swim, and FXX and stuff like that. I mean, and I definitely have to say that much like I did the analyzing other version story, like how, cite him as an example, he's a different character that's from the older stories of Detective Comics 27, his first appearance, to Silver Age, to darker renditions and darker. Sorry, just had a little bit of webcam thing there, and I just hope that's. And as I was saying, hey, it's kind of spoofs everything from these darker renditions, like in the Journey Returns of Killing Joke, as well as this DCU one I just started with. I mean, and even though I can see why not everybody's a big fan of New 52, I'm not a big fan of it either. So, I gave this movie a maybe 3.5 out of 4, so I'm gonna have really quick talk about some trailers given how buggy my computer's webcam is acting these lately. Okay, so trailers I saw during that first one was Lego Ninjago movie. I might think about that one since I have not seen any of the Ninjago material. Actually, I have not been able to, I don't sure how are you able to follow it. However, yeah, that's probably one of the mega story-driven Lego lines of Heads of Bionicle, which might be promising. New Beauty and the Beast looks interesting. Might go see that in April. I mean, given how the Beast is once again being made up like this, just saw a final trailer and adds more footage, expands on having Emma Watson as Belle as well as Dana Radcliffe in the cast. Like, there's a Harry Potter reunion as well as a remake of one of my favorite animated ones in Renaissance era. I might be interested in that one. A Dog's Purpose, I mean, I think I'm gonna skip that one mainly because normally it would just be on the doggy tearjerker, but there's also some unpleasantness behind the scenes, which also even started my opinion of that because shame. I don't like that. Okay, moving right along, we also have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This looks really cool, especially with every time I see a spot, I just get more excited for it. And trying to remember what else they were previewing there, and also my theater in town just got remodeled. I mean, snack prices caught me off guard. I had to keep that in mind next time I go. Oh, I'm thinking I might try and order something else, save money. I mean, lose a bit, but they potentially be getting Wonder Woman as well as Pirates of the Caribbean and Dead Man Tell No Tales. So I had to look into those. A lot of the other stuff, however, is tentative. I am planning on going to see Logan and Power Rangers open. Most likely, I might be going to see Beauty and the Beast as well as Kong Skull Island in April. And as for more New Ghost in the Shell and Boss Baby, I'm planning just to skip them. And I'm probably not going to get any further addressing of those ones. But this one surprised me, so I never know. Oh man, used to have a clear idea what to expect, but not really anymore. But I do know is that I'm definitely going to keep moving along what I have planned. And my 950 episode, another video is going to be coming soon, as well as Switch and Zelda next month as well. And I'll definitely talk to you all later. Same bad time, same bad channel.